The first group of settlers has touched down on Shiokaze. Among them are several experts in biology and gastronomy, eager to survey the local fruits.
The current terraforming project has completed.
Hello everyone, I'm Afterleech. Welcome back to X4 Foundations, and as you can see there, I'm targeting the Erlking, and I should turn off that. Turn that off, just so it doesn't mess things up. So, basically I think we're just gonna, I don't normally like doing this cheaty thing, but bored. And I think this is how we're gonna do it, because
Boarding teams preparing for launch.
oh boy, I've never actually done this before. I probably should have practiced on different ships. That wind up and then going quiet bugs me. Oh, there goes the engines.
Pod launched. Moving to target.
Crap. Too close.
Keep an eye on sensors.
Contact. Making preparations to breach.
Contact. Making preparations to breach.
Acknowledged.
That's a lot of boarding pods.
Making preparations to breach.
Acknowledged.
Follow that.
Commander, what's your status?
We're making our way through the hull.
Stay sharp.
Now we wait. I was expecting Vigor to attack us. Now this can take quite a while. Now I have no idea what the Erlking's bridge looks like, to be honest. I've never actually seen screenshots of it. So yeah, I only did get my rep up to +4. That's just because I gave up on doing missions. Once I could dock with Vigor's facilities, I just stopped doing missions. And what I do is I have, as you can see, I have a courier vanguard. Basically, it buys spice from that ship and distributes it throughout Vigor's space, and that's how I've been slowly leveling up my rep. Where's the boarding button again? I can't remember that. Oh, there it is. Ah. Oh, stage. Okay, well that's okay. That's only the approach. So I guess what I've got to do now is I got to transfer the crew I took off the Pride. Look at all those boarding pods. Oh, I can't transfer all at once. Now, this I had no idea, like I said, I've never done this before, so I know it takes a while. I'm just not sure how long it takes. Yeah. The Erlking looks a little stumpy right now, but that's because it's missing a whole bunch of stuff. It has no turrets, no weapons. All it has is an engine. And apparently a shield generator, at least. How much crew? That thing can have 329 crew. I wonder if I should just transfer the crew of the Pride of Lusitania over that, because I intended the Pride of Lusitania to be my flagship, but that was before the Erlking was introduced. It is an interesting looking ship. Can we look at the history of it? Here we go. With the advent of the Dark, Avarice was forced to rely on a fleet of stranded ships that had been taken by surprise by the jump gate shutdown. Despite the almost immediate collapse of the Avarice Company, capable scientists and engineers soon took it upon themselves to stabilize the system and work towards sustainability. They first established a functioning wharf for repairs and replacement, and conducted early experiments at developing a recycling economy in anticipation of dwindling resources within the system. The regeneration of this post-shutdown economy was quickly curtailed by the first tide. Oh, that's the terraforming. Was quickly curtailed by the first tides, which destroyed most stations and ships in the system 800 NT. Anyways, let's switch back over here. And all we need now is a habitation module. And the planet... Actually, let's gather the stuff for that manually. Because then we can make sure it's only quick things grabbing the equipment. Okay, so first things first, where is the headquarters? It's in Getzaphony. I should know that. So you're going to go to Argon. Actually, let's get the hull. Let's have these guys focus on getting the hull parts. And then we can, because basically my plan is the head. Where are you going? Okay, you don't need any of that. See if we can get this done this episode. Okay, where the hell are you going? Alright, you already have medical supplies. That's fine. Then go pick up hull parts. Where are you going? Oh boy. Okay, that's not a good deal. Sell them there. No, no, not to there. Oh, that's an even better deal. One-stop drop. And how many? Oh, how many? I thought we only need like 200 hull parts, don't we? We need 292. Two nine two. See, that works. 266 is all that we need. I think it was 262. I was grab 275. We can always store the extra for the next project. Now that that's done, okay, you're too far away. Give that back. And you will take the stuff to get Zafune. And Duke's Awakening, I think, is where my other advanced electronic thing is. It is. Where are its traders, though? And that'll be the last of it. There. Now
We
we went.
have completed our current terraforming project. Production construction will start right away.
Perfect. And that'll be that for the habitation modules. And then I just need the vineyards, I think. And yep, and then fine dining. Vineyards won't take very long because they just require some drone components mostly. Yeah, and I have lots of methane on the station, so it's just those 3,000 drone components. It's snapped right out. And then we need fine dining, which, okay, like I said, we'd need the extra advanced electronics and claytronics, so having a little bit of a surplus there isn't a big deal. So I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to cut back when I hear the Erlking make progress for the next little bit. So I'll see you guys in a minute.
You are free to engage.
Tell group leader we've spotted enemy activity.
So it took like 2 hours, but we're here. Actually, let's see, how long did it actually take? About an hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours, something like that. So anyways, we're back. And
Holding position. We're pushing through. Lots of resistance.
that doesn't look like much resistance. You just took like 200 down. Another 100.
I need an update.
No, we've lost 11
Continuing
Marines.
combat.
14. I think we're going to make it, though, because we sent, what, 100 some in?
Sit rep.
Continuing combat.
Okay, we sent, oh,
Sit
yeah,
rep.
we're down to,
Open fire.
I'm just going to quickly pause. We sent in 131 plus, oh, did not pause. Where's the pause button? Oh, because I can't pause this, or am I on the wrong window?
I need an update.
There we go. I was on the wrong window. So we sent in, we have 124 Marines still attacking. We have 24 recruits dead. That puts us at 148 plus 148, 168, 150. We sent in about 160 Marines. I think 157 is what the exact number is.
On bypassing a lockdown.
I don't think they're doing too hot though. They've lost most of the crew. Well, actually, about half the crew.
Sit rep.
We're pushing through. Lots of resistance. Sit rep. Continuing combat.
I kind of miss it from X Rebirth, where you could hear the gunfire and the combat noises. This is very sterile.
Continuing combat.
No, down to
Sit rep.
91 boarding resistance.
Let's get them.
'76 board. Man, they're just holding on. Like these last crew members are holding on for dear life. It looks like.
Sit rep.
It's going to blow.
No, it's not. It better not blow.
Sit rep.
I have a team working on bypassing a lockdown.
I need an update.
Open fire.
I need an update. Open fire! I am easily amused, apparently.
Follow my lead.
We took a lot of casualties there. 109 Marines, 110 Marines lost their lives.
I need an update.
And there we go, 110. King of the scrap heap we just unlocked. Alright, now. Okay. The Erlking shall make its way to our shipyard up here. Fly and wait. We will get out of the pilot seat. No. And the Pride of Lusitania will also make its way over here. Where's the captain? There you are.
Can I help?
Proceed with current orders. Oh, and of course we autosave immediately afterwards. But yeah, now we have the Erlking finally. I already know where one of the vaults is. So let's go open it up. Once it autosaves, of course, we'll go open up the last of the vaults. Also, I didn't finish reading the entry for the Erlking, so we'll do that as well. And I begin the hunt for the last of the data vaults. Once this autosave. Of course, it autosaves just as I want to start doing stuff. So the Astrid apparently is still a little buggy when it comes to audio. I was hanging out on it the other day because, as you do, I'm going to hang out on the yacht, and an autosave happened. There was no music until the autosave occurred, and then the music just started blaring. It actually kind of shocked me because I re-enabled audio just so I could chill and relax. But yeah, it didn't work too well. Okay, so the vault we found was over here. We'll hop in the courier just because it's present.
Hello.
Hello there.
Entering Windfall 1 Union Summit.
I think it was over. Yeah, it's that satellite over there.
Satellite.
There we go. Now, the satellite's not right on top of the vault, it's near. There it is, data vault.
Data Vault.
Interesting. It's one of these ones. Well, we knew it was a data vault. It was just, I wasn't expecting it to have the 3 arms. Alright, our first data vault.
Hello.
Courier Vanguard.
That is a large asteroid right near this vault. Alright, solar panel. Let's do the solar panels first. Alright, I see panels underneath here. We'll grab those. Alright, now let's have a look inside. I don't think there's anything in these bottom panels. Definitely not. Let's check the upper ones. Oh. HI process, secure bypass, seminar, and something else. That didn't read blueprint. There we go.
This
Erlking.
blueprint will allow us to modify the ship, taking it further to its intended form.
Let's make sure there's nothing else. Perfect. So now that we have the main battery, we just need 4 more or something like that. Do we have a mission now? Oh, let's upgrade with what we got. It's only got shield. Let's upgrade that stuff actually. Oh, the Arc engine is actually. Oh, but the travel drive speed. I like the travel drive speed more, so we'll go with that. We might as well upgrade that. Oh, that's much better. It's less stubby now. It's got a proper main battery. And while we're here, okay, I thought it had specific. Oh, those turrets are unique. These slots are just standard turrets. Okay. It's got fully updated software. It doesn't. Hey, let's equip it with 10 repair, 8 defense. And I still haven't decided what I want to do with the crew yet, so I'm going to leave it like that. There. Now, I don't want to do this hunt in the courier, so I'm going to switch over back to the Nazare.
Entering system. Get Sofun.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Actually, I might do it with actual scout ships. I'll leave that satellite there. Mark it main battery so I know. Bam, like that. So yeah, I think the easiest way to do it will be just get a small fleet of scout ships, and I'll do that off camera. In the meantime, let's finish reading off the Erlking's entry. Okay, first tide. However, a side effect of the destructive solar event was a greatly increased energy output from solar panels, which allowed for a paradigm shift. The new Raker economy emerged from Tidebreak. At the time, the only station at Avarice took advantage of this new abundance of energy. This, along with the use of local wrecks, enabled the rebuilding of a new, sustainable, closed-loop economy based on recycling, allowing them to further improve on previous ships and station module designs. Resettlement of Avarice began in 1818 NT when the North River Company introduced Protection and the associated Protection shield generators to safeguard stations from the tide. A few years later, in 825 NT, the reconnection of the Windfall gave the long isolated Rakers the opportunity to trade with various syndicate factions, but also exposed them to their piracy. Shortly after the first tides in 800 NT devastated the Avarice system, Nomad engineers on Tidebreak, under their lead engineer Shihido, I'm going to assume I pronounced that wrong, began the Erlking project. This project was an attempt to build a capital ship sturdy enough to withstand the tide and be used as a mobile base in Avarice. No sooner did they succeeded in providing the ship with sufficient shielding that they abandoned all work on the barely operational Erlking. They refocused their attention on another undisclosed major project before ultimately disappearing. Despite being unfinished, the Erlking continued to be deployed, while Tidebreak engineers repeatedly attempted and failed to improve on or even reproduce the design's unique power core. With the connection of Avarice to the more militarized syndicate since 821 NT, Tidebreak engineers attempted to weaponize the Erlking and reclassified it as a battleship. They added turrets and weapon hardpoints, but failed to develop compatible turrets and weapons. The syndicate later confiscated the ship to remove this potential military threat and attempted to develop the weapon systems themselves. Among the engineers of Windfall, those of the Solid Ice Unit had the most experience with capital ships, but the political situation and fear of a power grab meant that they were not allowed to work on the Erlking. Instead, the scrapyard engineers were tasked with completing the weapon systems. Having previously failed to stabilize the energy supply on the Sea Fighter to increase the number of supported weapons, the Erlking presented them with an opposite problem. All efforts to connect conventional weaponry to its unique power grid resulted in them being blown off the hull. Attempts to modify either the power grid or the weapon systems were also in vain, but their work had only started recently, and syndicate expectations remained high. Well, that's not their problem anymore. We're going to finish it for them. So let's grab... So actually, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, I will be finding the other data vaults, and I'll open them on camera. But I think there's 5, so we'll have a look at that. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.